Travis Barker rushes home for an urgent family matter as Blink-182 postpones shows.
Travis's comments are fiery than Hollywood controversy, and his emotions have burst like a volcano. He exclaimed, taking someone's life lightly, without holding back in the slightest. It is an act of inhumanity, and to think Kris Jenner could be the mastermind behind it all. I find it unbelievable. Let's get down and dirty now, shall we? Word has it that Kris, the master puppeteer, tried to pull off the most amazing trick. The rumor mill is on full tilt. It is said that she attempted to manipulate Kourtney's miscarriage by putting something extremely controversial in her drink. Is it even possible for you to comprehend it? I swear, it's like a plot twist out of a big-budget Hollywood movie. It's high drama, people, and poor Travis had to put on his cape and run Kourtney to the hospital in order to save their little angel. Even at this early stage, the tension rivals that of a season final. It doesn't end there, so buckle up because this Kardashian roller coaster is about to take us on an incredible ride. Even before it was revealed, Kourtney's pregnancy was a high-stakes thriller with more twists and turns than a major motion picture. Kourtney Kardashian, who is expecting a child with husband Travis Barker, talks candidly about the life-saving procedure she underwent. We want to create something together, which is why we want it so much. But as it turned out, master manipulator Kris Jenner chose to add a little more drama to the proceedings. There are rumors that she put something extremely provocative in Kourtney's drink. I am referring to intense tension set in the living room of the Kardashians.
We want it so badly because we want to make something together. It's about communication. Mom never mentioned it to me. I think that's why it hurts my feelings. It was my actual wedding. The year your sister got married, you then made a deal to do this fashion show. Don't do it the same year that comes out 4 months later. It's not like I did their campaign and then she did the campaign right after. Like, who cares? That's business. It's my actual wedding. And that wasn't a business deal for me.
Kourtney Kardashian discusses the procedure that saved her life. Several days after the Kardashian star experienced a medical emergency, she had to safeguard her and her husband Travis Barker's child. She posted an update on social media showing this black and white photo of Travis holding her hand as she lies in a hospital bed with a bandage over her bump. In the caption, Kourtney says, "I had to have emergency fetal surgery, and I will always be grateful to my amazing doctors for saving our baby's life." Quote, "My husband, my rock, rushed to my side from tour to be with me in the hospital and take care of me afterwards. I will always be grateful. I appreciate you supporting me during this." As a mother of 3 already, Kourtney says this is the first time she has ever had pregnancy problems. She claims that as a result, she wasn't ready for the anxiety of having to undergo emergency fetal surgery. Anyone who hasn't experienced something comparable, in my opinion, can't even begin to comprehend that sense of terror. I now have a whole new regard and empathy for mothers who have had to battle for their unborn children throughout pregnancy. Going out of the hospital with my baby boy and my tummy and safe was the truest blessing, Kourtney writes as she closes her post. Travis, a father of 3 as well, expressed his thankfulness in the comments section by stating, "God is great. Thank the heavenly powers above. Kourtney is well right now and has not suffered any harm." And who portrayed the evil sorceress in this play? None other than Mama Kris, the fearsome one. It resembles a plot twist straight out of a Gothic book. But enough talking. How about we get down to business? Why would the mastermind herself, Kris Jenner, pull off such a heinous prank on her own family members? Let's start in the beginning, when Kourtney becomes pregnant with Travis Barker's first kid. Kris Jenner, Kourtney's mother, doesn't appear to be overjoyed with the news. Fans are questioning whether Kris is purposefully ignoring her own daughter in light of her lackluster response. Have a family drama conversation. Following Kourtney's pregnancy announcement at Blink-182's Los Angeles show, fans went completely crazy. Congratulations poured into Kourtney's social media, which is understandable given the protracted battle she and Travis had to endure to become pregnant. "My doctor recommended IVF, and I must admit that it hasn't been the most wonderful experience. This is where it gets juicy, though. The responses from Kourtney's family members were anything but typical, even though her admirers were busy rejoicing. Kim and Khloe Kardashian were the only Kardashian siblings to publicly congratulate Kourtney on social media, and even their remarks came across as a little trite. Kim reposted Kourtney's pregnancy announcement video on her posts with a straightforward congrats. "Travis will be our baby." Regarding Khloe, she reshared it similarly and said, "Congratulations, my adorable friends. My kid is expecting a child. You and baby have my undying love." Supporters couldn't help but notice that Khloe's customary long paragraphs were absent, and Kim's post lacked any excitement. It appears as though their endorsements of their brands took precedence over their support for Kourtney's incredible pregnancy. The major surprise, though, was revealed by none other than Kris Jenner. Kris didn't say anything for almost 2 days because she was too busy telling stories about Kylie Cosmetics to acknowledge her daughter's momentous news. She ultimately posted a video of Kourtney's pregnancy reveal, Kourts, on her stories with a few red heart emojis, but not before people showered her with comments. No warm wishes or words of congratulations. Fans were shocked and perplexed, wondering what might be going wrong with Kourtney and Kris. Fans have always assumed Kris and Kourtney's relationship was rocky. This isn't the first time. There are others who think Kris has always given preference to her older daughters, Kim and Kylie, over Kourtney. Rumors have surfaced of past disputes, unpleasant exchanges, and Kris's apparent decision to side with everyone but Kourtney. It's a story of deep-seated resentment, and supporters think Kris' rejection of Kourtney's pregnancy is simply another example of her partiality. The latest argument between Kourtney and Kim on the Dolce & Gabbana partnership was the tipping point for the turmoil. Kim and Kris, according to Kourtney, disregarded her feelings and rejected her suggestions. Kris instantly joined in on Kim's mocking remarks about Kourtney being a diva during a Hulu episode of The Kardashians. Critics attacked Kris, calling her a narcissistic mother who ignores the other children and only thinks about her golden ones.
It's about communication. Mom never mentioned it to me. I think that's why it hurts my feelings. It was my actual wedding. The year your sister got married, you then made a deal to do this fashion show. Don't do it the same year that comes out 4 months later. It's not like I did their campaign and then she did the campaign right after. Like, who cares? That's business. It's my actual wedding. And that wasn't a business deal.
Fans are now certain that Kris's failure to publicly congratulate Kourtney on her pregnancy is more evidence of her spiteful actions. Wild rumors swirl that Kris is angry that Kourtney won't let her announce her pregnancy on their reality show, preferring to let her do it on her own terms. Supporters interpret Kris's quiet as a meek and pitiful attempt to exert control over the circumstance and her authority. What is the true cause of Kris's lack of public support for Kourtney's pregnancy is still a mystery. Is there a long-standing grudge, or is it just a personality conflict? We're interested in hearing your opinions, but one thing is certain: the Kardashian-Jenner family's secrets have been exposed as a result of this pregnancy announcement. Fans are left to speculate as to whether Kris's ambivalent attitude is a sign of a more serious problem with the dynamics of the family. Is it possible that unresolved animosity and stress between Kris and Kourtney have now surfaced? Some fans contend that Kris's inability to truly support and appreciate the accomplishments of her other children is a result of her money obsession and her fixation on the golden Kardashian-Jenner offspring. But one thing is certain: Kourtney's supporters are thrilled for her. They interpret her pregnancy as a sign that she is moving past the shadow of her well-known sisters and discovering true happiness on her own path. As the Kardashian-Jenner tale plays out, it is exciting to watch Kourtney finally realize her desire of growing her family. She has been transparent about her issues with infertility and the emotional toll they have had on her. Fans are awaiting any clues or explanations as to why Kris Jenner seems to have ignored the happy news about her own daughter. Is this an indication of more serious family strife, or is it just a brief argument? In the interim, Only time will tell. Tell us what you think about the drama involving the Kardashian family. Do you believe Kris's response is more nuanced than it first appears? Please feel free to voice your thoughts in the space provided below for comments. And don't forget to check back soon for more shocking discoveries and behind-the-scenes information in our upcoming video.